I'm also a businessman. And today, inshallah, I will be the moderator for today's event. You are all welcome once again to this great occasion. The theme for today is cybersecurity awareness in digital era. We have 1 hour to go for the lecture, and we are to use both Hausa and English for the event also. Shi zai gabatar mana da wannan topic na cybersecurity awareness. So Ogasa kana da 35 minutes insha Allah. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. وبعد, my dear brothers and sisters, I saw we have sisters also. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, sorry, based on the agenda, inshallah, I'm going to do this webinar with English and also Hausa, and then I might speak some sort of Arabic because we might have some audience from Egypt. So inshallah, I'm going to have maybe 2 languages and in advance with 3 inshallah. So if you have any questions during the webinar, feel free to write it on a sheet of paper. Then after the presentation, inshallah, we will then explore your questions, inshallah. Without further ado, let me share my screen. And also, Malam Khalil, please help me with the time because I might exceed the time as I have many things to share. So if the time is reached for maybe 10 minutes, you can just let me know so that I will give a chance for questions, inshallah. Can you see my screen, right? You are seeing, right? Sorry.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see your screen.
Okay.
Yes, we can see.
All right. So, as we have been informed by the respected moderator, our webinar for today is cybersecurity awareness in the digital era. So, the goal for this presentation is to build a safer digital habit at home, school, work, and online. So, these are the goal for this webinar, inshallah. All right. The objectives for this presentation is, inshallah, after this presentation, audience or all the participants will be able to understand the CIA rights, that's confidentiality, integrity, and availability, recognize common cyber attacks, scams, spam, and social engineering tactics, learn practical controls to reduce risks, password, MFA, that is multi-factor authentication, update, backup, and safe browsing, know what to do when something goes wrong and how to report it quickly. Then build a security mindset which is post, verify, protect, and report. So inshallah, these are the objectives da muke karin zamu cimma inshallah a wannan webinar. Alright, as Mr. Moderator has already been introduced about me, so I'm not going to say much on this and because of time. But Alhamdulillah, I have been attended CASCOM in 2027, then Polytechnic, then 2017-19, then Catholic University Egypt from 2020 to 2024. Then currently I recently graduated here in IIUM with Masters in Protective Security Management at the International Islamic University, Malaysia. All right. So, foundation. You see, in cybersecurity, we have 3 core foundations that we are aiming to achieve. The first one is confidentiality. Confidentiality means we don't want any unauthorized person to access our smartphones, our internet, our network. We don't want anyone to access it without authorization. Okay? So, for example, we have password encryption and access controls. Then we have integrity. Integrity means we don't want anyone, maybe in a company or in an institution, we want everyone to have a authorization or limited access of what is this person supposed to be doing. We don't want if the person has access then to do anything related to change or modifying our data or our devices. That is integrity. Integrity. So information remains accurate, complete, and trustworthy. Example, hashes, permissions, change control. I will show the sample. Then we have availability. Availability means our system information accessible when needed. So we want our internet, our server, our phones to be available 24/7. That is 24 hours, 7 minutes. So waɗannan su ne like a core functions of CIA, right, and cybersecurity. So how can we reach the confidentiality? Let me just share my screen to see the sample of what do we mean confidentiality. If you look at it here, we want our passwords here to be strong. So always when you are using internet, don't use the same password. We will explain this later. So try to use different password. For instance, this is a new website whereby you it's called a set. You go and generate password if you want to use it, or you can use the password that is suggested for you in your Google account. So for instance, here I can change different password. You see, that is confidentiality. With that, a hacker may not be able to have the access or to know my password so that he will then gain access with my phone or my devices. So this is how we can reach confidentiality. Okay, and for integrity, we want to ensure that the data we have kept, nobody has go through it and change or modify it. So how can we do that? We can do that by make sure we have something we call hashing. Hashing means will give you some coding that whenever you see those coding changes, then definitely it means our data has been changed or modified. Because one letter someone has been used to change our data, then this entirely hashes will be changed. For example, let me show it here. If you look at it here, I write my name called Jamilu, right? For those who maybe I don't know if you have seen, I write it. Let me bring it all. Yeah, I write it here, my name Jamilu, and if you look at this side, the code it has been generated for me. So now let's see if I am changing only one alphabet. See, I make Jamil, right? So look at it, very clear. Before it was Jamil, but when I click generate, it will change automatically the entire value. You see, it is changed automatically the entire value. So with that, we can be able to understand whether our data has been changed or modified. So this is how we can achieve uh, availability. Is that clear? All right. So then we move to availability. Availability means we have to always ensure that our internet, our networking, our server are working properly without going down, because if it has been going down, it might affect the entire communication. For examples, we have a scenario whereby it happened in some airport. I think this place were being hacked, so the activities of that airport has been stopped for a while. So we don't want that. That's why always we want to reach availability. So these are the core function of CIA tried. Then what are we protecting? So we are protecting our identity on internet, account, password, MFA, multi-factor methods, whereby you're going to use username and password, identity, document, and then data. We are protecting our data, like our personal data, PII, like personal identifiable information, financial, academic, business, and confidential information, devices, phones, laptops, routers, cloud accounts, and smart devices, money, banking, e-wallets, card online, payment and crypto accounts, then reputation, social media, professional identity, and relationships. So those all those things are the things that we should be protecting, because each and every one of these, if one of them have been affected, then we might be able to lose some important things. So waɗannan su ne abubuwa da za mu yi ƙoƙarin mu ga mun kare domin mu zama cikin as a safer side on internet ko mu yi amfani da internet. That is su ne identity, data, devices, money, reputation. تمام؟ يعني كل الحاجات دي 5 حاجات أو دول حاجات هنا مفروض نعمل بينهم. أولا identity, data, devices, money, reputation، عشان ما يبقاش في أي مشاكل. تمام؟ طيب we have human targets. Attackers impersonate trusted people or organizations to steal information or money. So, phishing means someone tried to persuade you to do something. That is what we call phishing. It's also somehow part of social engineering. So, this type of phishing, we have email phishing, fake invoices, password reset, delivery notice, or urgent request. By the way, this webinar, I'm going to explain something and then I will tell what are the methods or the countermeasure you are going to apply in order to resolve them. So, spear phishing, personalized message aimed at specific person or organization. This is happens, someone will call you, I am in the manager for a company, you have to do something, right? Or I came in from this organization and we are donating you some amount of money. So they are trying to follow any type of way to persuade you or to convince you to do something. Okay? Then we have smishing, malicious SMS, WhatsApp message, and fake links. So we have seen somebody who just chat you on WhatsApp or send you message in SMS saying that you have won this such amount. Kindly click this link or click this number to get what you have been given. So then the more you click, or it's just happening, the more you click, then they have already ended with you. They will take your information or store your bank statement and so on. And then we have phishing, phone calls pretending to be banks, police, IT support, or company staff. So also it's a part of phishing. We have QR phishing, malicious QR codes that direct you to fake login payment pages. It happens if you are exploring different websites. You will see when you enter the website, it will then take you to another website, and you might think this website is genuine, but unfortunately, it is a fake website. And the more you mistakenly put your credential, then it has gone. Okay, so the red flags for that are urgency. Whenever you hear someone tell you something is urgent, or secrecy, or unexpected links, or unusual sender, or payment request. The more you see those 16s, it means also the 5 things, it means this might be a phishing. Okay, so we have to be very conscious on that. Okay, so how we can beat phishing? So firstly, stop. Whenever this happening, you have to stop and not click immediately, even if the message looks official. Okay, then verify. Contact the organization using a trusted number or official website. Note the message. Then inspect the sender domain, spelling, link, destination, and request. Protect. Use MFA. MFA means multi-factor authentication. You use password and username. Then password managers. Make sure your password, everything you are putting there in password manager. Okay. Then spam filters and browse protection. So some people used to make some spam filtering. Whenever the message is not like original message, it will go to spam. Of course, we might have some original message, but you'll found it in spam. When you are, for instance, when you are sending message on Gmail, if your subject doesn't reach maximum of I think 3 to 4 words, then whenever you send this message, it will go to the sender as spam. Okay, so we must have a genuine message but to reach in spam. Okay, then we have reports. Forward report suspicious messages to your organization's approval process. So whenever things happening, you have to follow those process in terms of phishing. Stop, verify, check, protect, and report. All right, we have malware. When software becomes a threat, see, we have something we call malware. Malware means like something will enter to your devices, phone, laptop, or like security tools or networking tools. So it might happen. Those malware, it has many types. We have virus malware. This is usually the one we know. Virus happen in my laptop or in my phone. I'm seeing something different. But we have something we call Trojan. Trojan is something happened, I think it was in Italy, whereby there's a fighting between this country and other country. Then the army want to enter and enter the specific country. So then there's no way to enter. Then they say, okay, let's go back, and then they prepare a wood horse and then submit it to that country as a gift. But unfortunately, the king and his people doesn't know that within inside this country, this host, there was an army inside. So when they allow this host enter through the emir's place, then the army then started coming out because it's a wood host. So then they attack the place. Okay, so what we mean by Trojan is it means you will found a software doing something, right? The software is doing something, but unfortunately, it is doing another things. You may look at it like it's doing something very important or very like beneficial, but at the same time, it stole some of your information. So that is what we call as Trojan. Then we have ransomware. This ransomware is a type of malware whereby hackers will encrypt your entire system and tell you to pay for a ransom because they ask you to use your laptop. And if you didn't pay, you might lose up your information and other things. So, any is anyone talking? Okay, we have spyware secretly monitors activity or collects information. So this software will just you will not know that it was in your system, but it is taking your information or monitor what you are doing and send it to the person who have already created it. Also, we have info stealer, target password, cookies, tokens, and financial data. So this is also type of malware. We have botnet. Botnet is a type of malware that compromises devices and devices controlled remotely as a group. So all those 16, we have more malware. Those are the things that is happening to most of the people, more especially if you mistakenly click some link or download some type of software that has a malware in it. Okay, so how we can protect this? Za mu kare waɗannan abubuwa, so shine we have use firstly operating system, browsers, apps, and security tools updated. Install software only from trusted sources. Avoid cracked pirated applications. Do not open unexpected attachment or enable macros content without verification. Use endpoint protection and keep real-time protection enabled. Maintain tested offline cloud backups for important files. Use standard user account where possible. Then avoid unnecessary administrator privilege. So those are the countermeasures that you are going to apply for malware prevention. Okay? I hope we understand all those mass malware. Na fatan mun fahimta waɗannan. Tayyib. So we move to next slide, which is the account is a prompt to. So whenever you need to have strong password, use long, unique password or passphrases, just like I show you in the third slide. For confidentiality, maybe use a online generated password. or try to have some logic on how you created password. Maybe you can use your first three letters and then attach with some characters together with the name of the website. For instance, if you are you are want to set a password for Facebook, maybe if your name is let's say your name is Jamilu, maybe you can use the first three letter or the last letter or the first two second letter MI dash maybe hash, then let's say I'm going to use Facebook dash Facebook or dash paste, then put some number, right? So at least you have to have some logic of how you created your password, which is you are the only person knows about that. Then of course multi-factor authentication, username and password. Okay, so we have social engineering, hacking the human. This one is also like a phishing, because usually we used to call social engineering is a part of phishing. Okay, so authority must say, I'm your manager, bank, police, do this now, right? Or agency, your account will be closed in 10 minutes, or you have been rewarded for $10,000. So you have to do this thing to reclaim your rewards, right? To reclaim your prize, right? Then fear. Maybe you have a legal problem or your family, they might even call or send you a picture of one of your family and tell you that it happened to them. More especially now we have AI era, they will prepare something that will make you to feel fear and do something, right? Greed, you want a prize, investment opportunity. Those that are using solely to say many platforms to get money. They say when you click this thing many times, you will get a coins and then it will convert it to money. So all those things might be a suspicious thing. So we have to be well familiar about them. Then trust and familiarity, impersonating friends, colleagues, or family members. Okay? Then curiosity, bad files, fake photos, sensational headlines, or unexpected links. Okay, those are the also type of social engineering. So best defense is post, verify independently, never let pressure makes the decision. Okay, when we say social engineering, it means kawai yadda suke ake kokarin a sa maka a yi pursuing ɗinka ko a gamsar da kai kai abu. Maybe in terms of za a ce ma authority ne ko kuma abin ne urgency ne da sauri, ko a sa ma tsoro ko kuma greed. Okay, a gaya ma cewa kayan abin da kai ka san baka yi shi ba, ko kuma trust and familiarity ko curiosity. Okay, طيب يعني دول حاجات إحنا لازم نخلي بالي منهم. تمام، لأن الهاكر هو يقدر يقول لك أي كلام عشان أنت تكون مبسوط، يعني تكون واحد آمنت بهذا الرجل، بس للأسف هو ممكن يقدر يعمل لك حاجات تانية. تمام، فطيب هنا نخلي بالي من الحاجات دول. تمام، يعني أي حاجة أنت حابب دول حاجات مش عندك، فأنت لازم تشوف إيه الحل المفروض تعملها قبل ممكن يخش يعمل لك حاجة. تمام، طيب. Alright, then we have scams and fake offers. Okay, sorry. So when we say spam, unwanted bulk message, not all spam is malicious, but it can carry scams or malware. Alright, as I have explained before, sometimes you might find a genuine message, but it is in spam. We have also job scams, fake recruiters, fake interviews, recruiters for peace, requests for peace, sorry, OTPs for personal document, investment scams, guaranteed profit, pressure to transfer money, fake platforms or celebrity endorsement. Then romance scam, build trust, then request money, gift, crypto or emergency assistance. And then delivery refund scams, fake career refund tax or fine or payment message designed to steal credentials or card details. So if you have any question, you can write on paper, and because of time, I might be running very fast because now we are just 12 slides. We have 26 slides, and Now we just have less than an hour to end it. Okay, so if you have any question or anything is not clear, you can just write it. Maybe after we finish, you can answer it again, inshallah. Hey, we have protect your money online. Never shares OTPs, PIN, password, or authentication approval prompts. Verify the payee and amount before confirming a transfer. Do not install remote access software because an unsolicited caller tells you to. Use transactions alert and review bank e-wallet activity regularly. Use official banking apps and type the known website address yourself when possible. Right? If you suspect fraud, contact your bank immediately through its official channel. So those are the way you can do to protect your money online, right? Don't ever download any applications if it's not in a genuine Play Store or App Store, right? Don't just go for Google and search for application and use it unless if you have been asked to do from the bank or the authority, the trusted authority. Okay? Safe browsing, Wi-Fi, and public devices. So don't ever use public Wi-Fi or untrusted network to prepare something or to do like to use it for your online transaction or something like that. For instance, when you go to cafe, do not use the Wi-Fi that is in cafe or coffee shop to use a transaction, right? Also, before we are saying only HTTP is the one that we are not trusted, but HTTPS is a secret website, secret website that you can use to access any website. But now HTTP increases the connection, but a phishing website can also use HTTPS. So check the domain and context. For instance, if you look at this here, is HTTPS dash secret dash login.com. So the more you see this dash, you know this is suspicious, right? So don't go through it. And then public computers. If you are going to library or in your company, you are using some computer that everyone can access it. So do not save password. Whenever you finish, sign out completely. Avoid sensitive accounts. Okay. Smart home and social media security. Use strong security lock and biometric protection. Keep apps and the phone operating system updated. Remove apps you no longer use. Review app permissions, especially camera, microphone, contacts, and location. Lock down social media, privacy settings, and avoid oversharing personal details. Be careful with unknown followers, DMs, shorten links, and urgent requests, right? Enable device finding and remote while features were available. So these are the ways you are going to use for your smartphone or for your social media security, more especially Facebook. You see, most especially I see many people doesn't have any privacy on their Facebook. You are not their friends, but when you go, you search them, you found any information, all the information about them, their friends, their photos they are posted, everything. So we need to have some policy. Like only my friends can be able to see my status, can be able to see my posting and everything. If you are not my friend, I will not give permission or accept you to be my friend, then you will no longer have access to see all of this. You can just find my name, but you can see my data were private. Okay, so we have to put this in place. Okay, so privacy. Think before you share. The information, your identity, your choice. Always minimize, share all your unnecessary personal details can help attackers answer security questions or impersonate you. Okay, less information share, less risk exposed. Then verify before sending IDs, documents or selfies. Confirm who is requesting them and why. Okay, verify first, trust wisely, protect your identity. Control, review privacy settings, connected apps, all accounts and data permissions regularly. Privacy settings, for instance, in your phone, you have to have some privacy like profile visibility, location sharing, connected apps, data permissions. So you have to have control on all of these. Okay? Think before you share today to stay secret tomorrow. Okay? Okay? So those are the how we can use for privacy. Okay? We have to minimize, verify, control. Okay?
Excuse me, sir.
All right. Yes.
You have about 8 minutes more before
Okay,
you round up.
okay, sure. All right, the AI era, new opportunities, new risks. AI can generate convincing text, image, voice, and video, making impersonation harder to spot. Deepfake voice, video can be used in executive, family, or customer support impersonation. AI generated fiction can have better grammar and more convincing personalization. Then never treat a familiar voice or video alone as proof of identity. Always verify. Use a second trusted channel for higher risk request callback. Verify in person. Always establish workflow. Okay. Always think verify so that you can protect. Okay. Because AI is powerful, so a smart security habit. Okay. I will go very fast because of time. Okay. So feel free to write the question if there's anything is not clear for you. Okay. So cybersecurity is also physical security. The physical security is very important. Okay. So always lock your screen whenever you step away. Protect laptops and phones from theft. Use device encryption where available. Do not leave sensitive document badges or USB drives unattended. Be cautious with unknown USB devices and charging accessories. Dispose of document and storage media securely. Cyber threats can walk out the door. Protect your device, protect your data, and protect your organizations. Okay? Physical security is everyone's responsibility. So those are how we can protect in terms of physical security. Tamam? Eh, what to do if you think you were hacked? يعني me ya kamata mu idan muka san cewa an yi hacking ɗinmu? تمام. إيه الحاجات المفروض نعملها لو إحنا شيء مثلا في حاجات حصل في الجهاز عندنا. تمام. So firstly stop interacting with suspicious messages, site or caller. Contain disconnect a compromised device from networks if appropriate. Okay, protect change affected password from a clean device and report suspicious sessions tokens. Report, tell your bank, organization, or IT department or security team or relevant service promptly. So those are the things that we have to do. Stop, contain, protect, and report. Then report is part of security. Always report suspicious emails, messages, website calls, and payment requests. Report quickly even if you click a link or make a mistake. Do not hide an incident because you are embarrassed. Early reporting can limit damage. Preserve useful evidence, screenshots, sender details, URLs, timestamp, and transaction references. Okay. Always follow your organization incident reporting procedure and escalation contacts. So whenever you see it, then report it and stop it. Okay. Your report helps protects everyone. Okay. Then everyday cybersecurity checklist. You have always checklist for your phones, your devices, or your networking, right? Always in terms of accounting, you have unique password, MFA enable, recovery options updated, all sessions revoked. Then for devices, updates installed, secret lock enable, security protection on backups, working. Then for messages, always verify the sender, check links, ignore feature, report suspicious contents. In terms of money, verify, pay, protect OTP or your PIN, alerts enabled, report fraud quickly. So always these are checklists that you need to do at least, if not every day, then every week or every 3 days in order to stay safe in this evolving technology. So cybersecurity is a daily habit. Small step today prevent big problems tomorrow. Okay, so there are some myths that we are hearing people used to affect about cybersecurity. Firstly, I have nothing valuable. People may think they don't have nothing valuable on their phone devices, but unfortunately, they don't know that their identity, account, contacts, and device access have value. Okay, the message uses my name, so it must be real. So the more you see the message right to your name, so you just expected that it was real. So personalization can be automated or stolen. HTTP means the website is the legitimate as I have explained. So encryption does not prove trustworthiness. Antivirus will stop everything. So people rely only on antivirus. So security is layered. We have different approach to security. Human decisions still matter. If I make a mistake, I should hide it. Fast reporting, always fast reporting can prevent a small mistake become a major incident. So security is not just about perfection, it's about awareness, action, and continuous improvement. Okay, and security is a layered defense. So we have many layers in security in terms of people. People need to have awareness, verification request, password, MFA, username updates. I repeat, I'm going to be person so that we can conduct very specific.
Musa Usman, Musa Usman.
All right. Devices, updates, endpoint protection, encryption. So in terms of data, access control, encryption, backups, okay, always try to have some backup. Try to put your, maybe you have Google Drive, right? So if you have any important things, you have to put it there, right? As to keep them, okay? In case if you have been hacked, at least you can recover your things, right? Response, always detect, contain, and recover. So those are the layers of security, okay? In terms of people, identity, devices, data, and response. So in this quick scenario, I already write the answer. So your bank account will be suspended today. Verify your account immediately using the link below. So whenever you have this suspension, what are you going to do? Are you going to click, or are you going to verify, or are you going to share? So the answer will be always verify independently, then report, delete the suspicious message. Okay? So always this is what you are going to do. Okay? I think admin can close the person if he is not maybe with us. Alright. And these are the key takeaways. Protect the CIA confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These are the takeaways summarization of what we have discussed. CIA tried, we discussed about it. Then assume unexpected requests deserve verification, especially when only passwords or codes are involved. Use unique passwords, MFA, keep system updated and maintain backups. Phishing, scams, and social engineering exploit trust and agency. AI makes impersonation more convincing. Verify through a second trusted channel. When in doubt, stop, verify, protect, and report. Okay? So we discussed as all of this. That's the takeout that we have discussed, right? Of course, confidentiality, integrity, availability, and people pros awareness, right? So this takes me to the end of my slide. Alhamdulillah, and thank you so much for listening. So, Assalamu alaikum. If you have any questions, feel free to ask questions, inshallah.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. This is indeed very great. This is insightful and this is very interesting. You made it quite very important, and we are so grateful for this. Thank you so much. Wani abu guda ɗaya da yake bani abin da mutanenmu a yau, za ka ga cewa kullum ko out of grid ne mutane har yanzu ba a waye ba da cewa ya turo maka message so kamfani maybe opay sun cika shekara 25 za su suna rabon kuɗi a naira 50,000 100,000 da sauransu, amma sai ga mutane unfortunately suna danna irin wannan link din har ma suna sharing wa mutane, ko kuma a ce maka wani dai kamfani dai haka a ce maka yana rabon kuɗi, so wani aiki ka mai da zai baka wannan kuɗin. So duk da cewa dai mun ce wannan ingausa za a yi a ciki, amma most of it an fi amfani da wato an fi amfani da turanci a ciki. So alhamdulillah insha Allah za mu je ga next abin da yake shine Q&A session in 5 minutes insha Allah, duk wanda yake da wani tambaya. So amma kafin je ga members da suke tambaya, insha Allah akwai tambaya guda ɗaya. So how important is two-factor authentication, and should everyone enable it? How important is that? This is my question.
Ko kuma ku haɗe tambayoyin gaba ki ɗaya tunda ka a zo amsa tambaya shi ko wani rai kai ga kaga mutum kusa daga hannu a haɗe tambayoyin gaba ɗaya a ba su sai a amsa duka kai gaba ɗaya a kuka ina ga zai fi sauki kana zo a sami kilashin wurin tambaya ɗin.
Okay, yes, no problem. I think za mu iya hakan, so ina rubutawa
Na
insha Allah.
ga
Okay, anybody that have a question should raise his hand. Okay.
Ga su nan sun daga
I'm
hannu
seeing
kuma.
three people. Musa Mujahideen. Bismillah.
You can ask in any language, no problem. Like a Hausa ma ba matsala ba insha
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Zai kusa
barakatuh.
ku tafi wani saboda time.
Sir Jamil, you did a wonderful presentation.
Thank you so much.
I have some suggestion to the session. So my suggestion here is that due to the environment and the people that are in this session, I think we can use the Engausa tone for better understanding. And I think I think if we use the Engausa bar, so we have everyone can understand you better because the English is too big for us, and we are still learning the English, and you are not like us here. So in the next session, we are expecting you to speak in the Engausa or use the two languages. So that is it. Jazakallah bikhair.
Thank you so much.
So thank you.
Yes, brother Sana Ali and brother Mutar Ahmed. And also, I see there is also the hand. Wanda yake da
Assalamu
tambaya sai
alaikum.
alaikum salam.
Broda ka ce ko da wani yare za mu iya yi. Mu da muke katafawa akwai masu jin katafanci. So, thank you very much. Allah ya saka da alkhairi. Abin da ya tashin attention ɗina shine na ji kayi magana crack apps. For us wa'inda muka saba amfani da softwares a kwamfuta wanda za ka ga ana subscription ɗin wanda za ka ga ba lallai mutum ya iya afford ɗinsa ba. Let's say about Windows. Most of Windows na kwamfuta za ka ga ba a activating ɗinsu yadda ya kamata. Kawai cracking ɗinsu ake yi, ba a siya musu product key. Ka ce ana samun malwares a cikin nan. And in my profession, civil engineering, kaga apps ɗin da muke amfani da su yawanci crack ne saboda ana yin subscription in normal app ɗin za ka amfani da shi wanda subscription ɗin in dollars ake yi za ka ga manyan kuɗaɗe dole sai dai mai amfani da crack applications da softwares haka da su muka fi amfani mostly designers a Nigeria not even in my profession most of all the professions za ka ga crack apps ake amfani da su da crack softwares so mene biyu ɗinka a kan nan ka ce kuma bai kamata mutum ya amfani da crack softwares wato ni wannan shine abin da nake tambaya.
Thank you so much. Okay, mai tambaya na gaba?
Okay, assalamu alaikum. Tambaya na although ya kamar ya ɗanyi bai shafi lectures ɗin da aka yi ba, amma ina buƙatar ƙarin haske a ciki. Akwai waɗansu abubuwa waɗanda nake fuskanta while accessing my phone. Wasu lokutan idan ina accessing my phone ina kamar registration na wasu abubuwa. Nakan yi minimizing na je na ɗauko abu na yi copying ɗinsa na zo na yi pasting ɗin shi. So with time a hankali wasu lokutan yanzu akwai kamar foreign exchange da nake amfani da shi. So idan ina amfani da shi zan yi uploading wasu documents a kansa. In na yi minimizing zan je in ɗauko documents ko kuma a cikinsa ma zan yi uploading documents da sauransu. In na ɗauko document ɗin na ɗora, ina yin uploading sai ya koma ya sake mai da ni farko. So ina shan wahala sai na yi sau 10 zuwa sau 15 abin da nake so in ɗora bai yi uploading ba. So ban sani ba ko wannan gidan zai iya bani haske a cikin irin waɗannan abubuwan da nake fuskanta. Wassalamu alaikum.
So alhamdulillah. Ina ga sa mu fara amsa wannan questions din guda uku tukunna sai mu je forward before we run out of time.
Okay. So thank you so much, Barka, the questions and recommendations. My apologies, firstly, brother Musa. Sorry that I too much because I'm dealing with three languages, so and we have limited time. Na so we have ample time da zan explain komai in details in ma da Hausa ne. So because of tunan wani lokacin ina ƙoƙarin in ga na yi rafo, so shi yasa na ci gaba kawai da Turanci gaba ɗaya. But at least here inda akwai mai tambaya kamar yanzu insha Allah we can answer it together insha Allah. So tambaya na farko ya yi tambaya akan yaya mahimmancin MFA multi-factor authentication. To gaskiya yana da matuƙar mahimmanci yana da ma ga main and important abin da ya kamata a ce muna yi a duka devices namu ko network namu. Okay, saboda wannan shine kaman wani steps na farko ma da ya kamata a ce mun sa shi. Bayan nan kuma of course za ka ga duk waya ce ko in waya ce tana da security settings, security kowace waya za ka ga tana da wannan. To ya kamata mu enable nashi. Okay, then sai nan mu je abu na gaba maybe install if you are using laptop ka saka antivirus ko some other security on your security solutions a cikin laptop naka. So in general dai MFA yana da matuƙar muhimmanci wanda shi farkon ma abin da za mu yi. Sai dai kar mu yarda cewa don mun samu multi-factor authentication we are safe. Ko da yaushe mu sa shi sannan dole mu sa shi because they say failure to plan is a plan to fail ko. So shi ne abu na farko da ya kamata ka ga yana da matuƙar muhimmanci. Amma kar mu ɗauka cewa yin shi ɗin kuma ya nuna cewa we are safe. Dole muna buƙatar mu zama cautious, mu zama masu kula da yin amfani da intanet. Ina ya kamata mu shiga, me ya kamata mu yi. Okay, tambaya ta biyu crack apps. Malam Sani ya yi magana akan crack apps. Like kamar Windows ko wanda suke most of famous application ana yin crack nasu because they are expensive. So for that I can say za ka ga yanzu misali in kana maganar Windows ne most of the time crack Windows za ka ga bai fiye zuwa da virus ba. In ma ya zo da shi in dai computer ka tana da antivirus ko wani security solutions za ka ga wannan security solution zai gaya ma cewa kana da virus. Wannan ko wani application da ka install yana da virus. For instance misali kamar ni yanzu ina amfani da mcafe ne. So whenever idan na yi installing crack abu wanda yake da malware so za ka ga yana immediately gaya mun cewa wannan application yana da malware kar na installing nashi. So ka ga yana daga abin da ya kamata mu yi kenan. And then in ba famous application wanda aka riga aka sani worldwide ba so gaskiya mu yi avoiding cracking ɗin abu. In dai application ne misali sabo we have to make sure that mun tabbatar da sahihancin abun kafin mu installing ɗin shi akan computer. Amma famous irin su Windows wannan za ka ga in ma sun zo da matsalan za ka ga muna da protection da zai sanar da mu. So always we have to put protection in our device insha Allah. So tambaya na huɗu kana
But sorry sir, amma sa kai ba virus ba from the session earlier sa kai like kamar malwares are inserted without our notice. Baka sani ba kawai an sa malwares abin da matuƙar tsoratarwa in virus ne we all know how to tackle it but malwares yadda ka ce crack apps suna zuwa da malwares to shine abin da ni ya fi tsorata ni ma har ya sa ni tambayan nan.
Okay, so personally dai
To yanzu clarification nake nema is it virus or malwares?
Okay, idan muka ce malware virus ya shiga ciki, trojan ya shiga ciki, botnet ya shiga ciki, ransomware ya shiga ciki, duk wani abu da za a sama wani abu a computer wanda zai saci information naka ko kuma zai ga abin da kake yi misali to ana iya kiran shi da malware. So in ka ce virus kana nufin wani type ne daga cikin malware. So kamar yadda na gaya ma cewa in dai ka installing su waɗannan security solution maybe antivirus ko firewall protections akwai wanda suke amfani da FortiGate firewall akwai wanda ke cewa FortiGate firewall wanda shi zai hana ka ma shiga internet ka yi download ko ka shiga website da ma za ka yi download abu da yake malware in the first beginning. Ka fahimta Malam Sani? So always idan za ka yi amfani da crack password idan ta kama misali so ya zama cewa kana da wasu security protection misali security update ka saita shi a laptop ɗinka sannan na biyu kana da antivirus sannan na uku in akwai other security solution da za ka iya wanda ba shi da tsada ana samun su wanda ba shi da tsada za ka iya installing ɗinsu, so maybe ka installing ɗinsu, to da extent da in ka je kai downloading abu in yana da malware shi wannan zai yi exactly ya sanar da kai insha Allah. Ina fatan na amsa tambayar Malam Sani. Alright, so tambaya na ƙarshe da ya yi magana akan suspecting things while accessing phones. So ina ganin in ka samu irin wannan issues ɗin definitely ɗan uwa Malam Muktar kana buƙatar firstly ka samu shi ita kanta laptop in waya kake amfani da ita ko kwamfuta kana buƙatar ka saka wani security solution a ciki. Maybe kamar yadda ka ji mun yi magana da Malam Sani maybe akwai yiwuwar cewa ka yi downloading wani application ne wanda yake caccanza ma wani abu. Misali yanzu haka akwai application da ake amfani da shi wani application ɗin genuine ne to amma kuma sun sa mai something da ake kira adware. So wannan adware ɗin shine kawai kana shiga kana buɗe application ka ga ya kai ka wani guri ko ya sa ma talla ko wani abu makamancin haka. To da ka je can kuma kana fara ƙoƙarin ka ce za ka installing wani lokacin ma za ka ga gurin da za su sa ma X na kai cancel ɗin abu ba X ɗin ba ne in ka danna shi yana nuna kawai ka shiga website ɗin ne. So kana buƙatar ka sa wani security solution. Abu na farko kenan. Abu na biyu make sure kana yin security check na ko wayar naka ko laptop naka akwai abu da ake cewa Kaspersky ko ya ɗaya ne ke na manta shi kana iya ka installing nasu waɗannan za su gaya ma cewa wayarka ko device ɗinka yana da matsala ko ya yi affecting da wani abu ko ka fahimce ni to dole kana buƙatar ka yi setting ɗin waɗannan. Ka gane in na fahimta kamar a waya ne kake complain in kuma a laptop ne of course kamar yadda muka magana wannan security solutions ɗin ka yi checking update Windows update ko kuma security update zai gaya ma wani matsala kake da shi. Ban sani ba ko ina da lokaci da zan iya sharing ɗin ku ga Windows update wanda da ka shiga inda ma wani abun za ka iya zai gaya ma cewa ga matsalar da kake fama da ita. So in muna da time maybe after the question zan iya yin sharing sai ka gani insha Allah. Wannan shi ne Malam Muktar. Always ka samu wayanka ko laptop ɗinka yana da update sannan always ka yi amfani da wasu security solution wanda za su tabbatar ma da cewa wannan abun wayanka tana da matsala ko ba ta da matsala. Sannan na biyu kuma idan ka san za ka shiga website wanda ba ka da gamsuwar cewa za a ci genuine or not maybe you can Google search on it ka ga akwai abin da ke cewa Kira da muka sa abu akwai Kira website za ka ga rubutu da yawa a kan shi in ma wani ya yi affecting ya taɓa faruwa da shi za ka ga wani ya yi rubutu cewa abun nan kaza ne to a guje shi. To ina ga waɗannan su ne counter measure da za ka iya kai amfani da su Malam Muktar. Idan ma akwai abin da bai zama wannan ba you can chat me akwai number na a gurin insha Allah sai mu ƙara ganin menene real abu da za mu iya provide insha Allah. Tambaya na gaba insha Allah.
So inshallah za mu amsa tambayar question sai mu
Musa
raudi
nan. Malam Baba Musa bismillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Barkanmu da warhaka kuma muna matuƙar godiya sannan ku da kokari Allah ya saka muku da alkhairi. Mun ji daɗi sosai da wannan ƙara mana da kai akai akan abubuwa haka. Sannan tambaya ta shi ne so da yawa kusan za ka ga wasu links za a gaya maka shin ka tura wa mutane da yawa. Duk da in ka ji an ce ka tura adadi kaza a yadda muka ɗauka mu a yanzu a yadda muke gani kamar scam ne musamman haka ne muke ɗauka in dai gaji mun ji an ce a tura wa mutane da yawa kuɗaɗen mutane su ce to shin akwai wanda zai zama nazarin ne kuma za a ce ka tura wa mutane Iza a WhatsApp ko kuma dai a wani abin da ake so a ciki amma ana nuna maka cewa ka tura wa mutane da yawa shi ne daman tambaya ta saboda dan kawo min da shiga ta tsakanin wancan nazarin ɗin da kuma wanda muke kallo a matsayin scam. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Okay, thank you so much, Baba Musa. Yes, do we have another questions?
Yes. Barkanmu da wannan lokaci. Da farko muna miƙawa Fosdan godiya, sannan particularly the ICT department for this very great program. My question is not a question. I'm requesting the document of this program so that we'll check and read it again for adequate and this thing. That is what I'm asking. It's not a question.
Very much.
Thank you very much.
Next question, please.
So this is it. I think we should answer the two questions.
Okay. So, thank you so much, Babu Musa, for your questions. Ya yi tambaya akan abin da ya shafi wanda za ka ji an ce tura wa mutane da yawa ka samu bonus ko a baka kyauta wanda za ka ga da yawa yakan faru a majority of the application. So, kamar yadda na faɗa a farko, checking, verifying is very important. Okay? Idan har application za ka same shi is genuine, misali in a genuine ne, demo misali let's say maybe mu ɗauki wani wannan misali mu ɗauka Opay sai ka ga an ce maka ka tura wani ka samu bonus. Idan misali application Opay ne. So, da ka yi Opay ka ga wannan Opay ɗin misali ka ɗauke shi ka shiga internet ka yi searching za ka iya ganin recent update abin da yake faruwa. Okay, more especially now da muke da AI, duk wani abu da yake recent update da ka shiga ka sa shin what about this? Is it genuine asking me to do something? Za ka ga recent update. AI zai iya gaya ma ko kuma da ka sa a Google kamar da ce wannan Cura.com ɗin za ka ga recent update na abin da yake faruwa za ka ga sun sa shi. Akwai wani ɗayan ma ina ga Star Flow ne ake ce masa in ban manta ba, shi ma za ka ga da ka sa ya sa ma wannan. To amma dai in a nutshell gaskiya is rare za ka ga application ana samun genuine ba amma is rare za a ce ma tura mutum kaza wani suna yi don su deceiving naka. Misali za a ce sai ka tura mutum 10, mutum 20 saboda a baka kyauta kaza. Za ka ga wannan kana yi kuma sai ka ga abin ya zama yana kwale-kwale sai ka ga ba wannan kyauta. Ya sha faruwa ko ni ya sha faruwa da ni irin wannan za ka ga abin ya yi looks real sai ka gama shan wahala ka tura wani ma za a ce in ka tura sau ɗaya ba za ka ƙara turawa ba. To duk sai ka gama wannan kawai sai ka zo ka ga ai abin ya zo ba ma kyautar ba. So always tunda kamar yadda kace ya za mu gane wannan is genuine a nan you cannot understand it in ba ka je ka yi verifying through Google through AI ba dole wannan kana buƙatar kai ba. Wasu kuma za ka ga misali kamar yadda Opay ɗin nan idan irin shi ne za ka ga da ka shiga website nasu ko application nasu akwai wanda suke cewa pack, akwai live contact da za ka iya magana da su ka ce ka ga abu kaza misali shin abun nan yaya yake kana buƙatar you need more information or more clarification. To daga nan za su gaya ma cewa kaza kaza ko kuma ba kaza ba ne ba. Kuma kai ma sanar da su na kai ka taimaka musu za su yi recently update cewa to fa sun ji labarin ana yin amfani da sunan su guri kaza na kaza. Please disregard any information. Abu kamfani kaza ba zai taɓa ce ma kai kaza ba. In ka ga irin wannan information just disregard it. So wannan shi ne insha Allah. Baraza Abdullahi Adam ya yi requesting akan document. So kamar yadda mun yi magana da ɗan uwa Malam Usman daraktan posting akan requesting document. So na dai ce mai gaskiya bai yiwuwa in ba da document ɗina saboda shi nake yin webinars ko ina da wani information da zan yi awareness more especially akan cyber security. So ba da shi zai zama kamar types of confidentiality but na sanar da shi cewa I already recorded it. Okay? So wani zai ce tunda ka riga ka recording wani zai ɗaukar screenshot na recording. Of course a bidiyon zan sa disclaimer. So in mutum ya amfani da shi zai iya zama kaman yi amfani da shi for other purpose zai iya zama kaman akwai rikici tsakaninmu da shi that's of course. So amma dai in kana buƙatar ganin document ne already bidiyon yana YouTube kuma zan yi share ɗin shi ka ga nan ma in dai dan mutum ya karanta ne ko ya bibiyi abin da aka tattauna zai iya ganin shi. Sai dai fitar da shi ne waje ko mutum ya amfani da shi wannan shi ne zai iya zama kamar confidentiality kuma in ka kula na sa wasu informations nawa ma personal information a ciki. So insha Allah wannan shi ne you can access it through YouTube always is available in za ka requesting a link to learn wanda na san ɗan uwa Malam Abdullahi shi ne kamar main point ɗin shi ma dan ya amfana ya samu. So ina ga wannan shi ne insha Allah. Kamar na ga akwai masu rubutu waɗanda sun yi tambaya ban sani ba. zai zama easy.
So, assalamu alaikum. So, I think this is as far questions as we can answer. In the when you're running out of time already, and it's 10:13 p.m. So, mun riga mun fita daga cikin lokacin mu kuma mun answer enough questions. I think it's enough.
Ma Khalid, idan ba da ma ko zan ba da afon raga guda ɗaya ne tambayin yi a okay. Ya guda ɗaya ne brother Abdulsalam Ibrahim Bashir. Mun yi magana da na shi ma Sami.
Okay, ba mu-
Da Allah a bashi dama
okay, ba
shi
matsala,
kaɗai
go
ne.
ahead.
Okay, brother Abba Moon, you can type your question on group or you send in private through admins. Inshallah, send me respond in the course of time. So, brother Abdulsalam Ibrahim Bashir, he said, actually, how can you secure an information system in an educational institution such as a school or university? Yaya za mu tsare wannan bayan? To, ban sani ba, are you referring to information system wanda ke na shi university din ne itself ko kuma na individual ne? So idan na university itself, usually za ka ga duk university akwai yanzu kamar ni nan university na wanda zamu ke cewa department da ake cewa information technology division. Wannan su ne responsible for any information da ya shafi information na university, sawa'an abin da ya shafi ɗalibai ne, information nasu da ma'aikata da staff da waye da waye da waye haka. So suna da wannan. To za ka ga duk university suna da wannan information system. Za ka ga akwai information officer, digital officer wanda su suke kula da wannan information. Wannan idan kana maganar university gaba ɗaya ne platform nasu. In kuma institution ɗin ba ta da shi, maybe secondary school ne ko wannan, so lallai is highly recommended su yi amfani da wannan educational wannan IT ɗin, information technology department, ya zama sun sa process da sauran support. Idan kana buƙatar kaman team ne wanda za a zo a yi sai zama type of business, you can discuss it privately, sai mu ga yadda za a yi building wani security department a wani institution. Wannan idan institution ne in general. In kuma abin da ya shafi individual ne, already abin da muka yi discussing shi ne wannan presentation ɗin, ga yanda mutum zai yi in kaza ya faru, ga yanda zai yi in kaza ya faru, ga yanda zai yi. Akwai bidiyon a YouTube insha Allah zan yi uploading. YouTube ɗin zai zama Safe Jamil Palace TV. Safe Jamil Palace TV. Insha Allah, so you can view it insha Allah. Wannan shi ne insha Allah. So thank you so much, brother Khalid. You can proceed insha Allah.
So, thank you so much for this insightful session. This is indeed wonderful. And an ba da abubuwa da dama, an ba da takeaways da dama, sannan an yi maganganu masu matuƙar amfani akan security ɗinmu wajen yadda mu kare kanmu daga abin da ya shafi malwares. So, keynote abin da za mu yi taking away insha Allah daga yanzu za mu kasance muna kula da wayoyinmu, muna kula da gadgets ɗinmu. Ba za mu bar wani abu ya shafe shi ba, abin da ya shafi matsala na insecurity. Ba za mu ƙara amfani da password guda ɗaya ba, sa'annan kuma ba za mu yi amfani da password wanda yake da rauni ba insha Allah. Sa'annan kuma ba za mu yarda da wani mutum ya kira ka a waya ya ce from so company ko from so bank, ya zo ya cuce ka, ya ce ka ba shi wani pin ko wani password ko wani OTP da sauransu ba. So insha Allah duk waɗannan abubuwa ne wanda daga yanzu, daga wannan abu event da ka halatta da mutum ya halatta, zai iya gano su cikin sauƙi, sannan kuma ya iya magance su cikin hanyoyi wanda ba za su ɓata mai lokaci ba. So this is indeed a very great event, and we thank you so much for having us here and for dedicating your time and efforts to deliver this great session. Thank you so much, the members, for attending. And thank you so much, Mr. President. We are doing all this and a ƙarƙashin ka muke wannan abubuwan, so muna godiya ga baki ɗayan ku da wannan halatta, sannan kuma muna fatan insha Allah wannan zai kasance mai amfani a gare mu baki ɗaya, ga sauran ma jama'a wanda ma ba su halatta ba, zai kasance idan ka koya kai ma kuma za ka iya koyar da wasu insha Allah. So muna godiya, wannan shine kawo mu ƙarshe wannan session ɗin. Bisalam, aqulu qawli hadha wa astaghfirullah li wa lakum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Ga director nan zai yi magana.
Afuwan Mr. Khalil. Ina so in ƙara tunasar da 'yan uwa ne dangane da insha Allah on 22nd
still muna da wani events din bayan wannan insha Allah ta'ala. Yan uwa su kasance cikin shiri sosai. Muna godiya injiniya Jamil, Allah ya saka da alkhairi, da shi PRO da kanshi da duk yan uwa da suka halatta, Allah ya saka muku da alkhairi. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Iyakum assalam. Kamar yadda Mr. Director ya ce, na san insha Allah shi wani ɗan uwa maybe zai emphasize sosai akan Hausa din, kuma dama courses ne akan cyber security. So insha Allah in akwai ma wani ƙarin bayani da mutum yake so ya ƙaru sosai zai iya sake yin join. Even though ya yi ɗan wannan kaga sai ƙara muku bayani sosai insha Allah. So thank you so much all. Thank you our moderator, our amiable PRO. Thank you very much our president Musani Bokwena Nama Kwetabi. So thank you all wanda suka yi attending. Jazakumullahu khairan. Allah ya sa mu abin da muka wani insha Allah.
Amin amin. Assalamu alaikum.